Gluten, a protein found in grains like wheat, rye, and barley, has become a controversial topic in recent years. Amidst fads and misinformation, many questions arise about its benefits and harms. In this video, we will unravel the myths and truths about gluten, exploring its pros and cons in detail, and providing examples of foods that contain or do not contain it. Get ready for a comprehensive journey into this food universe. Myths. 1. Gluten is bad for everyone. Myth. Gluten is only harmful to people with celiac disease, an autoimmune disease that damages the small intestine when the protein is ingested. This condition affects about 1% of the world's population and causes symptoms such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, fatigue, weight loss, and anemia. To understand better, imagine the small intestine as an absorbent surface for nutrients. In the case of celiac disease, gluten triggers an immune response that attacks the cells lining the intestine, damaging them and impairing the absorption of essential nutrients. It is important to note that non-celiac gluten sensitivity is not a disease, but rather a condition that can cause digestive discomfort in some people. This sensitivity is not yet fully understood by scientists, but it is believed to be related to factors such as genetics, gut microbiota, and intestinal permeability. 2. Eliminating gluten helps you lose weight. Partial myth. While a gluten-free diet can lead to weight loss, this is mainly due to replacing processed foods with more natural options. Eliminating gluten without making other changes to your diet, such as reducing calorie intake and increasing exercise, does not guarantee weight loss. It is important to remember that weight loss should be done in a healthy and gradual way, with professional monitoring from a nutritionist. 3. People with gluten sensitivity can consume it in small amounts. Myth. For celiacs, any amount of gluten can damage the small intestine, even if the symptoms are not immediate. For those with gluten sensitivity, tolerance varies from person to person. Some individuals may tolerate small amounts without experiencing discomfort, while others may have adverse reactions even with small doses. It is essential to observe your body and identify the foods that cause discomfort to adjust your diet according to your individual needs. 4. Foods labeled gluten-free are always safe for celiacs. Myth. The labeling of a gluten-free foods can be misleading, as it does not always guarantee the complete absence of the protein. Traces of gluten can be introduced during the production, storage, or transportation of food. To ensure the food safety of celiacs, it is crucial to look for products certified by reliable organizations. This certification attests that the food has undergone rigorous testing and meets quality standards for people with celiac disease. Truths. 1. Gluten offers nutritional benefits. True. Gluten is rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals, such as iron, zinc, vitamin B6, and folic acid. When consumed in moderation and within a healthy eating context, gluten can contribute to a balanced diet. It is important to note that the amount of nutrients present in gluten varies depending on the type of cereal and the processing method. Whole grain options, for example, generally contain more nutrients than refined ones. 2. People with celiac disease need to follow a strictly gluten-free diet. True. Gluten is toxic to celiacs. Eliminating the protein from the diet is crucial to avoid intestinal damage, prevent the development of serious complications, and ensure health. The gluten-free diet for celiacs must be rigorous and comprehensive, including all foods and beverages. It is important to read labels carefully, avoid products with hidden gluten, and look for certified options. 3. There are many tasty and nutritious gluten-free food options. True. The market offers a variety of gluten-free products to meet the needs of celiacs and people with sensitivity. From rice and quinoa to breads and pastas made with alternative flours, such as rice flour, almond flour, chickpea flour, and coconut flour. These flours allow for the creation of tasty and nutritious options, from artisanal breads and homemade cookies to ready-to-eat pasta for everyday life. In addition to naturally gluten-free grains, such as rice, quinoa, corn, and sorghum, various fruits, vegetables, meats, eggs, and dairy products, for those who do not have lactose intolerance, also make up the list of safe foods for the gluten-free diet. It is important to note that it is important to be aware of processed gluten-free products, as some may contain added sugars, fats, and sodium. The best strategy is to prioritize whole foods and prepare homemade meals to have more control over the ingredients consumed. 4. Consulting a nutritionist is essential for those who want to remove gluten from their diet. True. A qualified nutritionist can assess your individual nutritional needs, consider possible nutritional deficiencies resulting from gluten withdrawal, and develop a personalized eating plan that is healthy, balanced, and gluten-free. The professional can also assist in replacing gluten-containing foods with nutritionally equivalent alternatives, ensuring that you continue to receive all the essential nutrients for your health. Unveiling gluten-free and gluten-filled foods. In the world of food, gluten has become a complex topic, surrounded by myths and truths. To help you navigate this universe with more clarity and safety, we will detail the main gluten-free and gluten-containing foods, exploring their characteristics, benefits, and culinary uses. Delving into the universe of gluten-containing foods. 1. Cereals. Wheat, the base of most breads, pastas, cakes, and cookies. Wheat is the cereal with the highest gluten content. Rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals, it offers energy and important nutrients for the body. However, for celiacs and people with sensitivity, consumption should be avoided. Rye, with a distinctive flavor and rustic texture, rye is used in breads, pastas, and beers. Rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, it provides satiety and benefits for digestive health. However, like wheat, it is contraindicated for celiacs and those sensitive to gluten. Barley, present in beers, soups, and some breads, barley is rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. However, it is highly harmful to celiacs and should be avoided by people with gluten sensitivity. 2. Cereal derivatives. Breads, made with wheat, rye, or barley flour, gluten breads are popular all over the world. However, they should be avoided by celiacs and people with sensitivity. Gluten-free options based on alternative flours such as rice, almonds, or coconut are available. Pasta, widely consumed in various cuisines, traditional pastas are made with wheat flour and contain gluten. For celiacs and sensitive individuals, there are gluten-free options made with alternative flours such as rice, quinoa, or chickpeas. Cakes, cookies, and sweets. Most traditional cakes, cookies, and sweets contain gluten in wheat flour, baking powder, or other ingredients. For those following a gluten-free diet, creativity is the key. Recipes with alternative flours and natural sweeteners allow for the creation of delicious and safe sweets. Pizzas. The traditional pizza base is made with wheat dough, rich in gluten. For celiacs and sensitive individuals, there are gluten-free dough options based on alternative flours such as rice, quinoa, or cauliflower. Snacks. Fried foods, pies, and other snacks generally contain gluten in the dough or in the frying, as they may come into contact with other gluten-containing foods. Gluten-free options baked or fried in clean oil are safer alternatives. Beer. Most beers are made with barley, a cereal with a high gluten content. For celiacs and sensitive individuals, there are gluten-free beers produced with ingredients such as rice, corn, or sorghum. Shoyu sauce. Traditional shoyu sauce contains gluten in its composition. For those following a gluten-free diet, there are gluten-free shoyu sauce options based on fermented soybeans with other grains. Industrialized products. Processed meats, sausages, hot dogs, bologna, and other processed meats may contain gluten in additives, seasonings, or in the meat itself if it comes from animals raised on gluten-containing feed. Read labels carefully and opt for trusted and certified gluten-free brands. Ready-made seasonings, broths, ready-made sauces, powdered seasonings, and other industrialized condiments may contain gluten in their ingredients. Read labels carefully and choose gluten-free options or prepare your own homemade seasonings. Breakfast cereals, granolas, instant breakfast cereals, and puffed cereals generally contain gluten in their wheat-based composition, contaminated oats, or barley. Gluten-free options based on corn, rice, quinoa, or grains like chia and flaxseed are safe and nutritious alternatives. Foods that may contain hidden gluten. Instant soups. Many instant soups contain gluten in seasonings, thickeners, or other hidden ingredients. Read labels carefully and opt for gluten-free versions or prepare healthy homemade soups. Condiments. Some condiments such as ketchup, industrialized mustard, and salad dressings may contain gluten in their ingredients. Read labels carefully and choose gluten-free options or prepare homemade condiments with safe ingredients. Medications, capsules and tablets. Some capsule or tablet medications may contain gluten as a binding agent. Read the medication leaflet carefully and consult your pharmacist to clarify any questions about the presence of gluten. Cereal bars. Industrialized cereal bars may contain gluten in ingredients such as contaminated oats, malted cereals, or malt syrup. Read labels carefully and opt for gluten-free versions made with dried fruits, nuts, and naturally gluten-free grains. Embarking on the world of gluten-free foods. Now that we have explored gluten-containing foods, let's get to know the rich and flavorful universe of naturally gluten-free. Free foods. 1. Grains. Rice, a source of complex carbohydrates and energy. Rice is a staple gluten-free food. White, brown, red, black. The variety of colors and textures allows for diverse culinary uses, from simple cooked white rice to elaborate dishes like risotto. Quinoa, considered a pseudo-cereal, quinoa is rich in protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. With a slightly nutty flavor and a soft, granular texture, it's cooked like rice and can be used in salads, bowls, risottos, and even desserts. Corn, the base for polenta, grits, and popcorn. Corn is a gluten-free cereal rich in carbohydrates, fiber, and carotenoids. Versatile, it can be consumed cooked, grilled, ground into flour for tortillas or polenta, or popped into popcorn, a healthy and fun snack. Sorghum, a naturally gluten-free grain. Sorghum is a source of carbohydrates, fiber, and protein. With a mild and slightly sweet flavor, it can be cooked whole, ground into flour for baking, or popped like popcorn. 2. Pseudo-cereals. Chia, these tiny black seeds are rich in fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants. They can be consumed raw, soaked in water or plant-based milk to form a nutritious gel, or ground and used in homemade flours. Flaxseed, a source of fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and lignans. Flaxseed offers various health benefits. It can be consumed similarly to chia, ground into flour for baking, or used in gluten-free bread and cake recipes. 3. Gluten-free flours. Rice flour, versatile and light. Rice flour is an option to substitute wheat flour in various recipes. It can be used in breads, cakes, pancakes, and other gluten-free preparations. Almond flour, rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Almond flour is an excellent choice for sweet and savory recipes. It can be used in cakes, cookies, pies, pancakes, and gluten-free breading. Chickpea flour, a source of protein and fiber. Chickpea flour is ideal for savory recipes. It can be used in breads, pancakes, crepes, falafel, and other delicious Middle Eastern dishes. Coconut flour, rich in fiber and healthy fat. Coconut flour is an alternative for low-carb and gluten-free recipes. It absorbs a lot of liquid, so recipe quantities need to be adjusted. 4. Legumes. Beans, a source of protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Beans are a gluten-free staple food indispensable in Brazilian cuisine. Black beans, pinto beans, green beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas offer a variety of flavors and nutrients to create healthy and balanced meals. 5. Fruits. All fresh, frozen, or dried fruits are naturally gluten-free. Rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants, fruits are essential for a healthy and balanced diet. They can be consumed whole, in juices, smoothies, salads, sweets, and gluten-free desserts. 6. Vegetables. Just like fruits, all fresh, frozen, or dried vegetables are naturally gluten-free. Rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and phytonutrients, vegetables contribute to cardiovascular and digestive health and offer protection against chronic diseases. They can be consumed cooked, raw, in salads, juices, soups, and various healthy culinary preparations. 7. Meats. Beef, pork, lamb, chicken, turkey, and fish are naturally gluten-free. Sources of high biological value protein, iron, zinc, and vitamin B12, meats are essential for a balanced diet. The preparation method should be considered, avoiding breading with wheat flour or marinades with traditional shoyu sauce that contains gluten. 8. Eggs. A source of high biological value protein, vitamins, and minerals, eggs are a versatile and gluten-free food. They can be consumed boiled, scrambled, made into omelets, poached, and used in various sweet and savory gluten-free recipes. Remember, gluten, when consumed in moderation and as part of a balanced diet, poses no health risks for most people. However, for celiacs and individuals with gluten sensitivity, eliminating gluten from the diet is crucial to ensure well-being and quality of life. This text aimed to clarify the myths and truths about gluten and provide important information about foods that contain it or not. Consult a healthcare professional for an individualized evaluation and a personalized dietary plan.